Hey gang, Anthony Fontana here, coming at you live from our home here on Long Island, live after 5, and I just wanted to catch up with all of you tonight. Hopefully this video is, it's a little pixelated. I'm hoping that the signal is strong enough for you to hear what I'm saying. So this week we have focused on one of the 6 high performance habits that high performers as a group 100% actually employ in their careers and in their lives. 100%. So when you have tens of thousands of individuals that have been now studied over the last 20 years, and what's been discovered is that they all consistently follow 6 specific habits. Now this week we have covered the very first one. The very first one being finding clarity, discovering your clarity, and how as part of discovering your clarity, we talked about yourself, your self-image, how you see yourself, what your future goals are. We talked a little bit about these are what I consider to be the 4 futures, your 4 future positions in life. We focused on self. We focused on your social skill set. We focused on, last night we focused on your skills, specifically the different things that you need to actually implement in order to achieve different levels of success. Tonight we're going to focus on the 4th of the 4 futures, and that being service. Now I have to tell you, consistently across the board, if the high performers, hi Neki, how are you? If the high performers are all doing these things, all of them consistently, why are we questioning it? I'm looking to learn this, and I want these skills to become part of my day-to-day existence. I'm going to work very, very hard on doing so. Well, why not you? The reason I'm teaching this right now is because I'm teaching me. And if I'm teaching me and I'm teaching you at the same time, we can work and interact together and develop these skills at the same time. Hi, Rick. How are you? Hi, Naughty. How are you, Jay? What's going on, brother? Okay. So service is key for high performers. They concern themselves with how they service the world in general. They basically focus on excellence on a regular basis. They care about the differences that they are going to make in the world itself. They take it very seriously. They don't live day to day. They don't focus just on their one little niche in work, niche in their life. They focus on the world in general. I mean, MJ and I just got back from a place called Excellence Playa Mujeres in Quintana Roo in Mexico. And in the name is Excellence. It's a resort called Excellence. And I gotta tell you, these guys are the epitome of how to treat others, treat us as guests in an excellent manner. Everything that they did, from the way the grounds were maintained to the individual attention that they gave us on a daily basis, hourly basis in many cases, it basically created within us a love for these people. We fell in love with them. We fell in love with the resort. And because they focused on excellence, our first trip last year, we went back again this year. And now we're going back, I think, in less than 5 months for our 3rd trip. And our 4th trip is already scheduled for November of 2019. And probably on Black Friday, we're going to be booking 2 more trips. So they've impressed us. You know, was the food out of control, unbelievable? No, it wasn't. It was good food. You know, MJ and I eat out all the time, and I don't think we spend less than 3 figures on any meal that we have out here on Long Island. So we're used to good food. It was overall atmosphere, the overall care they gave us. They performed in an excellent manner. Now, they focus on today. They work and focus on details that are overlooked by others. I think that's important. So they're focusing on things that are overlooked by other individuals, and that's something that you need to think about. If you're working right now, you're just trying to get by because you're getting a paycheck, then I'm wondering, is that the way you want to live your life? You know, I don't know if that's the way to be. It's definitely not a way to be excellent, and it's not a way to be a high performer. By giving all to the job that you have, giving all to the career that you have, I believe very strongly, to a couple of people, I believe very strongly you'll succeed much later in life by doing these things. They ask people, how can I serve people with excellence and make an extraordinary contribution to the world? So their whole focus is how can they extraordinarily achieve certain things and give that to the world that we live in right now. They're trying to make the world a better place. That's a pretty lofty goal. But 30 or 40,000 individuals that can't be wrong, right? When you get disconnected from the future, you tend to back off performing well. This is just the nature of how we live our life. If we get bored with our life, if we get bored with our job, we get bored with our business, we tend to back off it. We tend to slow down and we don't perform well. We stop caring about the little things. We just want to get from 9 to 5 and get the hell home and we're done. Well, high performers don't think so short term. Well, why do we? If you have a passion for something, then why not give it your all? Why not perform at a higher level as best as you can? Here's some of the questions that they ask. And here's what to think about. They ask about how can I create the most value for those that I serve? How can I inspire those around me and make a difference? How can I search for excellence, differentiation, and relevance in this world? They ask what matters now and how can I deliver it now? And develop relevance, what does that mean? Developing relevance basically means looking for the future, forgetting about things from the past that no longer matter. Things that matter right now in your life, it's no longer. You might as well move past them. Get rid of them. Stop focusing on them. They focus on the future. They focus on what's relevant today, what they believe is going to be relevant in the future. They develop that relevance by eliminating things from their past. They just wipe stuff off the map. Etch a sketch it. They shake the etch a sketch and wipe it clean. There's no reason to focus on the past. You're looking through a windshield, looking through the back window when you're driving forward, right? They live now. Things that matter now are more important to them. Things that matter to them in their future and the future of this world matter to them more than their current situation. So internally, they really want to know how can they deliver beyond what's expected. So delivering beyond what's expected, in a nutshell, is simply this. Give your position in life right now, whatever it is you do for a living, whatever job you have, give it 100%. Right now, give it 100%. There's many people on these calls that I see every single day that give their lives 100%. They work really, really hard. And there's a lot that do not. They try to skate, get through the week as quickly as they can, and close up shop and go home and sit, grab a beer, grab a drink, and watch a movie on television. That's not a way to live a life. These people, these excellent high-end people, not so much wealthy people, but they're high performers in whatever their career is, they do the job as well as can be expected, and then they go beyond that. I mean, it could be the waiter in a restaurant that, puts everything perfectly on the plate. He sets up that station perfectly. He attends to you like a family because his whole goal is to make your experience in that restaurant relevant and important and memorable. And he wants to make the relevancy to the rest. He wants to pass that relevancy to the restaurant itself. He wants that restaurant to exceed expectations in every respect. That's what he does. It could be the designer that focuses on design and doing that job as perfect as can be and focusing on doing it as well as possible and then giving their all. It could be the clerk in one of the jobs that you have, just filing correctly, doing an extraordinary job, and that's the guy that's going to rise up in the career. He's the one that's going to pass you by. So it could be the junior guy, it could be a senior guy, it could be your boss, it could be the banker, it could be a teller at the bank that is just doing the job as best as they can, as hard as they can. You can see it. You can see in their eyes they care. They care about you. They care about the future. They care about doing things right. Why not us? Why can't we just take this habit of finding clarity, develop our self-image, develop our work ethic, get our goals set, work on our social skills, treat people with respect and love, then focus on the individual skills that we need to improve today and what skills we will need for our future self 5 and 10 years from now, and then focus on servicing this community, this world that we all live on, that we're all spinning on, and trying to take care of each other as best as we can. So I'm going to close with that. Hi, how are you, my friend? I'm going to close with that. I want you guys to think about this. Tomorrow, we're going to still be in this particular area of finding excellence using your self-image and things like that. And we're going to cover another practice. We're going to go through a couple of more things, and then by Sunday, we'll move on to the next habit, which is habit number 2, and we'll cover that one starting on Monday. So I hope you're getting a lot out of that. I hope this video is kind of clear. It looks a little pixelated to me. Hopefully, Facebook is capturing it all. Any feedback on that, I would appreciate it. And if I have to redo this one, I will. But anyway, have a good night, guys. I'm going to step out, and I'm going to join MJ, and we're going to relax a little bit for the rest of the night. And we appreciate all of you, and we love you guys. Have a great night.